The Holiday Inn Express of Pittsburgh has flexible meeting spaces, complimentary internet access, a free hot breakfast bar in the morning, and an indoor pool that the whole family will enjoy. Come book a room at the newest hotel in Pittsburgh, the Holiday Inn Express.
Wednesday, December 2nd, the Pittsburg State women's basketball team puts its unbeaten record on the line at John Lance Arena. The girls make their home debut for the 2015-2016 campaign in the MIAA opener against the Northeastern State Riverhawks. Points were hard to come by early in the contest until Michaela Burgess breaks open the scoreless tie with a three-pointer, first of the 5 triples for the sophomore in the game. Later, it's Burgess finding her touch again. It's Flood grabbing the rebound as the girls press the ball up the court and the girls go up by 7. Miranda's Griffin layup gets the Riverhawks back to a 3-point game, then scores again, drawing the Riverhawks with a 1 point before the Gorillas start to draw separation. A 14-point halftime advantage balloons to 18-point lead after 3 quarters of play, and the Gorillas aren't done yet. Pittsburg State puts the throttle down in the final quarter, outscoring the Northeastern State 24-4. Shelby Lopez hits a pair of 3-pointers in the fourth quarter and finishes the game with 8 points. Burgess leads the way with 17 points, while Kathy Brugman finishes with 12 and Gaffer posts a double-double with 10 points and 10 rebounds. Girls take the dominating victory 76-38 as the girls double up Northeastern State to improve to 5-0 on the season. The girls will be back in action Saturday afternoon for a matchup at John Lance Arena against the Central Oklahoma Broncos. As always, stay connected to Pitt State Athletics at PittStateGorillas.com for all your news and Gorillas notes.
Yeah, how did it feel out there? You look like you're having a lot of fun.
Yeah, it is a lot of fun. It's fun when you come out shooting like that, but honestly, it's just fun. It was our first game of the season at home, and it's just fun to play in front of a home crowd for a change. And it's a fun group of girls to play with, so any night we're out there, it's a good time.
You seem like you're really on fire from behind the arc. What was going through your mind?
Just to have confidence in my shot. I know that on any night, any girl on our team can go off, so it's not about me scoring or anything like that. So just doing what I can and doing my job.
Kathy, you guys let them score, I think, the last 6 points in the first quarter. Your defense tightened up there in the second. You guys went on a couple runs. Just talk about the night you guys had on that side of the ball.
Yeah, our defense was great. That's always kind of our main focus is defense. So we know we can always get stops and we can match them on offense. And so we did a great job of keeping their shooters off the 3-point line and playing great team defense. The people that were helpers did a great job. So we just played well together and our defense was great tonight.
How does that, kind of help knowing that you guys have that defense that can lock down and help you guys pull away like you did tonight?
Yeah, it's huge. If you're having a bad shooting night and your defense is good, then that can, win games for you. And we always say defense can win games. So that's always a big focus for us, and we try to, put a lot of focus on defense.
Did you guys as a team know that you had kept them off the scoreboard pretty much the entire first 8 minutes of the fourth quarter where you guys went on that run?
I don't think we really noticed it while we're playing. After the game, they kind of tell us how many points they had in the second half. But when you're just in the game and going, you don't really notice things like that. I don't think we just focus on getting a stop every time down the court.
Michaela, this win, the first MIAA game, just how does it feel?
It feels good. We know any team on any given night can come out and beat us, so it's important that we go out and no matter who we're playing, we are playing our best game. And no matter what the scout is, we are just coming out every night focused and ready to do what we need to do to win that game. And we're just ready to move on and play Saturday.
How did you feel those first 2 preseason games against Kansas State helped you guys get ready for the season?
Oh, huge. It's not always about winning and losing because those 2 games made us a lot better. And when you can play against a level of competition like that, that's what it's going to make you better. And it definitely did. It showed us where we need to improve and what we do well, and that's really important in preseason. That's why you want those games.
What types of stuff did you learn about your team here in the first few games so far?
Just that everybody has a role, but you never know who's going to go off on any given night. I trust my teammates. We talk about that all the time on defense. Like, it's a big focus, and you have to have trust in your teammates. And I love playing with this group of girls. I trust each and every one of them. It's just a fun team. It's just a lot of fun.
Kathy, kind of the same question. Just what have you seen from you guys here in the first 4 or 5 games?
I think a lot. From going back to last year, we lost a lot of seniors, so kind of have a whole new group this year, and so it's a lot about learning to play with each other and coming together as a team. And I think we've done a great job so far. Just sticking together and learning each other's strengths. Like Michaela said, any given night someone can go off, and so we're always happy for whoever that is, and we want to find the hot shooter that night. And I think we've done a great job of playing as a team, and but we know we have a lot of areas we can improve in, and we just want to keep building on it going forward.
First win of the MIAA conference, how'd it feel?
It felt great. The girls played just outstanding on the defensive end all night long, and it took us a while to get the offense going, but we just hung in there, and shots started to go. But defensively, you hold a team to 21% and 2 field goals in the whole second half. That's pretty good defense, and I really felt like we dominated on the defensive end.
Were you expecting that from Northeastern? Were you expecting maybe a little bit of a tougher game? Did you expect your guys just to score so many points and double their score at the end of the game?
Well, Northeastern is traditionally they're a Pac-Man defensive team. They make it really tough for you to score. They're limiting teams to, I think, about 35% shooting. So they try to play the game in the 50s. If they can keep it in the 50s, then they're going to have a chance to win the game. And on the flip side, we want to try to play in the 70s or 80s. And luckily, we were able to get up there and get the game going. But when they play every possession on offense to the end of the shot clock, they count it down 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 before they make the shot. And it's a different style, but it's worked for him, for Randy, for a long time, and he's done a great job with this program. But tonight we were able to play our style and get the game where we wanted it.
Coach, you talked about your defensive effort out there tonight. A lot of it too was you limiting their second chance opportunities, sealing out, only giving them. I think you held them without an offensive rebound in the first half. How big is that? I guess just kind of aiding your defense on there to get just those one and dones and then heading back down the other way.
You should have been in the locker room, because that's exactly what it said on the board: one and done, one shot defense. Because they're going to make you play the whole shot clock. And if you give up an offensive rebound, there's another 30 seconds. So you're down a minute right there of never touching the basketball. So very important that we held them to one shot tonight. It was key to the game.
And how big was it, I guess, getting Michaela hot there, starting off, knocking down, I think, 3 of your first 4 shots from beyond the range? Kind of just giving her that confidence so that way later in the game she can knock down those shots which you haven't presented to her.
Well, she's a scorer. She's led us in scoring, but mostly, I think, almost every game this year. She's a player and she wants the basketball. We were struggling. I think we missed our first 7 or 8 shots. A lot of them were gimmies and 2-footers, 3-footers, and she got us going. And I think she had 3 in a row there in the first half and first quarter, and that big time for us, got us going. I think we were a little nervous. We haven't played at home yet all year. A lot of new kids on the team, a lot of freshmen, and I thought they really responded after the first quarter.
You talked a little bit about your defense. I think you guys went without a foul the first 12 minutes of the game. How important was that, I guess, being that aggressive on defense but still not drawing those whistles out there?
Oh, it's huge, especially with the way the game's called nowadays. We really had to change in practice and teach the way you guard, and you just can't touch anybody anymore. We'll see when conference really gets rolling, because usually we just beat the crap out of each other. But so far so good as far as freedom of movement. So you got to play different defensively. You can't hand check. You can't extend your arm in the post. All the things we used to be able to do are changing because they want to create more scoring in the game. So I thought our kids have done a great job adjusting to that really all year long. Mm-hmm. If you look at our free throw attempts, we have made more free throws than our opponents have even attempted. So that's telling us that we're not fouling and playing pretty good defense.
You talked about finally getting home and playing here. Is that something the girls are kind of looking forward to coming into tonight?
Absolutely. We got superstars here, man. They're all excited. Can we go watch during halftime? I'm like, heck no. But we'll get to watch them during the men's game. But no, it's our community really supports our team, and we love our community. Hopefully as the year keeps going, we'll get more and more students out. And, the football team, baseball team, all those guys. But we definitely have a home crowd advantage, and we really appreciate our fans.
Michaela and Kathy talked a little bit about those first 2, especially the preseason games since Kansas State. What types of things have you learned about your team here early on in the season?
Well, everybody thought we would take a little bit of a step back, losing 5 great seniors, but what we've learned is that we've got a competitive bunch, and to go into Kansas State, our second exhibition game, and have a chance to win with a minute to go against a Big 12 team. I think from that point on, we knew we had a chance to be a really good ball club if we could continue to improve and build our depth, our freshmen and redshirt freshmen coming off the bench. And we got a long way to go, but I really like our group. I think we're really competitive.
Talk about your depth a little bit. What is the likes of having Izzy and Shelby coming off the bench there, giving you, I guess, like you talked about, that depth in the post as well as outside?
Well, Shelby, she's got a really quick trigger, excuse me. She can get her three-point shot off in a hurry, and she's getting better at going right and left on the drive, but a really good shooter. And then, Izzy has got the college body already, and so does Shelby. I mean, physically, they're ready to play in the league, and I think Brentley McPherson's going to have a big year for us, too, another freshman. So, very, very proud of those guys. They've gotten better each game, and they're going to continue to get more minutes.
How pumped up was the bench on Shelby's behind the back pull-up?
Oh, yeah, that was a big time, wasn't it? That was awesome. When those early in the year, our first five would beat our backups really bad in practice, and the gap has slowly narrowed as we continue to practice, and these guys are getting used to games, and the speed of the game in college is so much different than high school. They're really closing the gap. In fact, last week we played 4-minute games a lot. If we try to be able to play for 4 minutes in a game before you need a sub. And, they beat our starters a couple times last week, so they're making our starters better, and they're going to be starters someday. So we need them to continue to compete and practice every day. Our bench is fired up anytime they score because they know we need them.
Coach, this was a pretty convincing win to open up the MIAA part of the season. Is there anything that you noticed right off the bat that you guys can change or fix or work on a little more?
Yeah, I think we got to crash the boards better. 10 offensive rebounds is okay, but you'll look out there at time. We always want to send 4 to the glass and have 1 safety, and there's multiple possessions where we don't have 1 or 2 going to the glass. That's how we pick up extra possessions. They get kick-out threes off those offensive rebounds, and so we need to do a better job, number 1, on the offensive boards. Secondly, just continue to touch the post before we shoot a 3. It's very important for us. We either touch the paint with the drive or put the post on a pass, and that's when our percentages go up from the 3-point line.
Visiting Pittsburg in the near future? The Comfort Inn of Pittsburg is the place for you. Comfort Inn offers friendly customer service and a cozy, welcoming room. Wake up to a hot complimentary breakfast every morning, enjoy the indoor pool area year-round, and keep in touch with your friends and family with the high-speed internet. When staying at the Comfort Inn, you can feel at ease knowing your satisfaction is the most important thing.